Hi folks, this is Blaze Hackman and welcome to just a really quick vlog called Hunting for Mac. Mac products, Apple products are a huge part of my life, so I thought I'd just run through where they might be available in this house. So I'm not going to actually plant them anywhere, I'm just going to find them as I find them. Okay, so I actually had to turn the camera around and then I thought, well, I'll put my sandals on because I have to go downstairs. Very German look there. With the socks on. So I went in here and look, I found an old Mac mouse. So the scroll wheel here, I don't use this very often. The scroll wheel doesn't work very well. It's a bit sticky. What's that? It's got a sticker on it, a bug of some sort. So that comes out occasionally. Then we got an Oculus Rift in there, and also this has been sitting here. We don't use this as much anymore. This is an iPad, probably what, 4 or 5 years old now. I've not replaced this. My kids use it. Let's put that on. Is it charged up? No, but this thing takes hours to charge, but it actually lasts at least a week when I leave it charged and I don't use it. So, got to charge that up. I charge it here at the charging station. So you can see that I've got various Mac plug-in devices. Some I'm using with cable for other devices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Always charging stuff up. So we go back in here. Should keep a count of what I'm finding as I'm going along. I've got an iPhone. Okay, so I'm actually on the iPhone 6 Plus, S Plus. Always get the name confused. That's the box for it. And then we go through this box here. Can I find any more Mac stuff in here? I won't insist. I'll tell you what I do have. Oh, is that a Mac bag? Yep. Apple bag. It's just everywhere. Okay. What else have I got in here? I've got a bunch of old GoPro. I've got a lot of GoPro parts as well, but I've lost about 4 GoPros. And then down here, let's find one more thing. Is there any more Mac based stuff down here? No, but there's a highlighter. GoPro. There we go. Okay. The container for the Apple earbuds. Soon to be surpassed by iPhone 7. Okay, just put that back there neatly. So we go around here. This is the latest Mac heater. I'm actually just joking. They don't make heaters. Okay, if you're going to have any kind of Mac product, I'll do a whole different vlog on this. You've got to have a crumpler bag. These are the greatest bags ever invented. And if you go in here, it's like gutting an animal. I feel like Bear Grylls. In here is the charger for my MacBook Pro. But I'll tell you what, one thing they didn't get right. This plug here sucks. Hang on. That sucks, that thing. It charges, but it actually gets knocked out, unlike the old MagSafe charger. This charger here does not work as well. Okay, so can't see much more. There's probably no other Mac stuff in there. Oh, actually no, that's a direct lie. There's actually in here 15-inch MacBook Pro Retina with a, what's this case called? Spec case. Best case ever. Some people think that these actually heat the Mac up, but if you look underneath, it's got ventilation as well. So this is, you know, it's just a must-have. Is that on? Let's have a look. Look how quickly this turns on. All right, it's up to 40% charge. So that's sitting in there. Close that baby up. Okay, so we go to the desktop here. We've got Mac keyboard and then a Thunderbolt display. I love it. Bit of SoundCloud playing there. I think these are being replaced soon as well. The different type of monitor coming out. But I love the Thunderbolt display. I can't fault it. It's just amazing. Over here, Mac Pro Cylinder. Had that about 3 or 4 years now. And it's been fantastic. Mainly because I do a lot of video editing. Like, I'll cut this on Adobe Premiere Pro, Creative Cloud, 2015. the Adobe Suite. You can see a couple of lacy drives hanging out of it as well. And then I've also got Final Cut Pro 10, which I run pretty heavily out of here as well and uploading to YouTube occasionally. Okay, so I think as far as, I'll tell you what I have to do. I have to go back over here to my crumpler bag. Oh, I'm actually pretty organised, but today, holding this. So, I mean, I don't think I'm unique. I think a lot of other people will be the same. You've got to have a crumple bag. Any product you're going to carry around, this is called Bakwafi. Any product you're going to carry around, you're going to put a Mac in it, got to have crumpler. This stuff, you can grab it, abuse it, pick it up, throw it around. It never lets you down. This bag's probably 4 years old now, and it just doesn't stop. So if we go in here, we got some Mac. This is actually not a paid advertisement. No, it's just my own personal preference. They don't let me down, very rarely. I mean, the only thing, okay, here's a bit of feedback. With Creative Cloud, it's playing up because I updated to Mac OS X Sierra halfway through a project. And so that's causing a bit of trouble. And you know, this has only got a very small internal storage system, like 250 gig. This Mac Pro cylinder, I think because budgetary restrictions at the time, so I've got a couple of external drives, and I've changed the way that I store my data, so I'll go directly to the lacy drive for render files. But overall, you can't have, life can't be perfect, and this is about as perfect as you can get. So there you can see I've got my, if you also store your Mac headphones, Apple headphones, with any kind of coins in your bag, that's the only thing I've found out. Hang on, put it down for a second. Then you're fine. Sorry, I hit the button by accident. These have actually turned green because I've been sitting with the coins inside my crumpler bag. So don't store your headphones and your coins in the same spot. And there's a bit of a bend in the Dubulaki there. Headphone jack. Okay, let's have a look over here. Any other little Mac based stuff going on here? There might be a little USB, what do you call it? Lacy drive adapter. It's an adapter device that goes from, it's probably not that important. Okay, can't see anything else there that's going to be of significance. Anyway, the reason I was going over here, where's my keys gone? Okay, somewhere in there is the keys for downstairs because we're going to go under the house. So, where can I think of? Boys' room. They don't really have any Mac stuff. My wife, though, she does have some. Oh, okay, hang on. Her Mac charger there. She's got an iPhone, exactly the same as mine, 6S Plus. These are great phones. You can just do so much on them, and I really think it integrates with Google Docs really well. Coming out into the lounge area, and if I was to look around, there we go. That's her computer. This is pretty underpowered. That's the old 15-inch. You can see how fat it is compared to my MacBook Pro. And this computer, I wish we hadn't sold. I think the people at the Apple store were overstocked with this one, and this is an underpowered computer, so we've always had a bit of a problem with it. It just doesn't deliver the internet as quickly, it doesn't pick up the Wi-Fi. With the Ethernet in, it's fine, but probably my least favorite device in terms of net speed or efficiency or any of those technical terms you want to use. MagSafe charger down there, and then if we go in here, there's another little wall charger there that she's put in there. And sometimes if you walk around here, you can see that other devices sneak in. That's a Bose speaker, but it's kind of got the same minimalist design as the Mac. But what I like to do is go in here. Here we go. There's another Thunderbolt display. Bought that second hand for a few $100. Took a chip off it there, unfortunately, but really is a great device. There it is. Forgot I had this. There's my 2009 Mac Tower. Still love them. I just don't know what's going to happen if they're going to stick with the cylinder. I mean, the cylinder's there. It exists. A lot of people use it. Well, actually, no, I only know a few people that use them, but you don't hear much about them. So I don't know what the solution will be in the future. Another MagSafe charger up there. Now, if we look in here, should be an old, what's that? There should be an old headphone. Oh, okay. Here's the keyboard to this device, and that's probably from, God, when did the old Macintosh, what do they call them? The old Apple, the multicolored ones. So that comes from my agent who gave me that, who wanted to get rid of it, so they gave it to me. And then behind there you got the monitor I used to use, shocking monitor for the Mac Pro Tower. We go over here. You can tell I've got kids, don't you? Go in here. Now we used to have yet another MagSafe charger. See that? See that connector? That connector is 100% better than the current one. It sticks. Go in here. Another Mac adapter. That is, would you believe, for an iPhone 6 Plus OtterBox third-party product, that's the belt holder. It's pretty huge. A lot of people go, and it makes the phone look, 15% bigger still, and then people go, what the hell is that? They don't recognize it. Okay. So, if I searched a bit more, is that it? No, if I searched a bit more, I could probably find, even if I held, another old Apple iPod. Shit. If you've got children, then you're going to appreciate this house, because you'll just think, oh, I know what that's like. That kind of chaos. Well, it was here a while back. It's disappeared. And she had, oh, hang on. Did I look in here? I did, didn't I? I was just sure that she had her old iPod in here. 1, 2, not there. Okay. Now, one more thing. Oh, have I missed anything? I don't know if you'd numbered all these and counted them all up. How many devices you would find? Okay, so I'm going to grab the key. We've got in the car itself another charging lead for the phone. I keep one there all the time. So let's go into the house. It's a shocking day in Sydney. Yeah, look at what I have to put up with here. Just go down here. Look at that. Just don't know how I cope with this weather. Anyway, let's go back over here. Got to put this. I've got one of those Intex pools, and I'll put that up in the next day or so, because it is getting kind of summery here in Sydney. Okay, under the house. What I wanted to show you was these are the mats I do jiu-jitsu on. Yep, put those over there. Shit. Whoops. Okay, over here. Where is it? Here she is. Here is my old MacBook Pro. I love this machine. Look at it. 17 inches of doom. Look at this baby. when I dropped this thing, it was like death in the family. I didn't drop it. Actually, it just died one day, and I think you really got to be careful with the Macs. If you feel them along here and they start getting hot, then pretty much you're roasting the motherboard. If you do it continually, which I didn't realize it, and it died, but I get about 4 or 5 years out of it. I mean, it looks enormous now, and the 17 inches is just enough real estate, of course. But sorry, the 15 inch does. I don't really like editing on Premiere Pro. I'm much editor on something that side, but I don't really miss it because a lot of this was just they lost an inch around here with the, or half an inch with the opaque border. So that, but I keep this. Bunch of old hard drives in there, and here, that's actually the throw out bin. So yeah, I'm not going to keep it forever. And if we go in here, you just can see a bunch of junk, and if I dig through here long enough, right, then you can dig out some more Apple products. There's an extender lead. That's the display. That was a converter for that crappy monitor upstairs. And you could go on forever. So there you go. That is the sum of all that I can see, all the Apple products that I have in my house, and I think that they're great.